I was just thinking, okay, I'm sitting here reading The Carnivore Cure by Judy Cho. She's awesome, by the way. And I was just thinking, like, do we want more content that, like, teaches you guys things about nutrition and, like, shares, like, the micronutrients and the vitamins and all that are in meat? Or do we just like me sharing recipes so you guys can make fun of me and shit all over them? Like, would anybody be interested in learning more about things? I mean, I just flipped over to this one. Like, I just love this book. It's so informative. So I'm thinking of doing like more videos on that kind of stuff, but I just wonder if people are going to care. Yes, do that. I think it would be nice. I know I'm like a food account, and like sharing recipes, but I feel like it would be kind of nice to explain like the why and why some foods are good. So that's my thoughts right now. If anybody has any questions or anything, let me know. I can answer those. But yeah, I'm just trying to branch out a little bit to be a little bit more helpful than just posting what I'm eating. Because what I think, like, you know, everybody is confused on why I eat this way. They don't realize that meat has everything we need, and it's more bioavailable than plants. You know, all the vegans they have to take supplements. You know, they're not getting everything they need. So, I mean, my thoughts are that eating this way is, you know, the most species appropriate. I don't hate on other diets. I can share that I don't think it's the right thing to do. They're missing out on important nutrients, but I'm not hating on other diets. When have I hated on other diets? I share my own stuff on my own page. I've never once gone to a vegan's channel and said they're doing anything wrong. Like, that's not my business. So I don't get why people do that to me. But it is what it is. So yeah, I think maybe breaking down and explaining what's in meat, because even when I first started, I'm like, what? I'm going to give up vegetables? Like, is that right? But then once you start doing more research, and you realize that, you know, having a steak is more than just, I'm sorry, this is a little wobbly. I'm sitting on my bed. Having a steak is more than just getting like iron and protein and fat. Let's see, are there plants or stuff like that you make exceptions for? I don't, not now at least. I know there's like, I want to say like cucumbers and squashes would be like on the lower end of like the oxalates and lectins and like less toxic, if you will. So there are some people that do that, but it's like, why bother? At least for now. Yes, it was apparent that under the Freely video that people think that carnivore is an extreme. Yeah, fucking that Freely video, that really like chapped my ass yesterday. I'm not talking about but I mean, you can't get creatine in a vegan diet. Like, animal protein's important for your brain growth, honestly. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's important. It's important for like your mental health. I mean, you do you. I'm not going to sit here and bag on veganism. But yeah, so Freely, her video yesterday, very clear how uneducated she is on eating this way. And I guess she's having a response video. It said like scheduled this afternoon. She said I called her out. I left a couple comments. Freely ended you. She didn't do anything. She's so misinformed. But I mean, I would be concerned for her health. I mean, that's a lot of carbs and sugar. Like, that's not good for your body at all. Yeah, 5 months carnivore, down 40 pounds, never felt better. I love it. Okay, then be vegan. I don't care. I'm just saying I don't believe it's healthy. A lot of ex-vegans in the carnivore community, they have fascinating stories. Healing gut health, healing... I had a few that have talked about their, I'm going to butcher this, ulcerative colitis. Eating meat isn't good for the environment, I thought. That's what they want you to think. And we're all sitting here on our smartphones. Way worse than a fucking cow's fart. But yeah, hold on, I'm missing some. I do not use seed oils. No, that's my big right now. I'd rather, especially it's in so much, I won't even go down that rabbit hole, but no, I mean, no seed oils, tallow, butter, and like lard, but I use mainly butter. These people think, like, I'm not saying everyone should be vegan, but you knock it so much. When do I knock it? I mean, if I'm answering your question, yes, to each their own. I'm not knocking it. I'm confused why I'm responding to what you're saying, but I don't agree that it's healthy. I'm not going to go to a vegan's page and tell them that on their what the fuck's it called? Their videos, sorry. Opinions on Abby the dietitian. She is a horrible person. She's done a few videos on me. This is the thing I don't get. Why are you building a community on tearing people down? Talk about the carnivore diet in general if you want. Bash it all you want. But when you're showing me and my food and talking about like what an idiot I am, like that's nasty. And then she's in the comments being just as rude with her followers. And it's like, why are you trying to build your community and get clients based off of tearing other people down? So I think she's a disgusting human being. I have since blocked her because I don't want that negativity around me. And she's a dietitian. She's being taught by, like, what is it? The Academy of Nutrition or whatever that governs the board of being a dietitian. It's funded by Candy. Like, there's literal shit food companies that are funding where she is getting her information from. They're being taught the standard American diet. All things fit. So enjoy your poison in moderation. That gets me worked up. She is mean. Yeah, it's like, it's just gross. Like, it's just and there was another dietitian that did a video on me. I just don't get that. Why try to tear somebody else down to make yourself feel better about yourself? Like, that's gross. Criticize my diet all you want, but when you're like personally attacking me, and that other lady personally attacked my kids and how I'm feeding my kids, and they're not even carnivore. Literally the second I hopped on, the first thing I heard you talking about how we were all on supplements. Yeah, well, you need supplements. I mean, I've talked to vegans that even say that they are. The only reason that came up is because I was talking about going into more detail on how meat has everything you need, and it has all the vitamins and minerals and micronutrients, and you don't need to supplement anything. So what I was saying, and I wasn't criticizing vegans, I'm just explaining how eating a diet like that, you're lacking certain things that you need. So you can leave if you don't like that. I mean, I guess you're triggered because you feel defensive. Doesn't your diet mean a lot of calories, or do you count and limit the amount you eat? So I'm tracking right now, but only because I'm trying to hit a certain ratio. I up my fat, so I'm doing 80-20. So I am tracking, but this whole time I tracked for a few days in the beginning, like 5 months ago, and I've just been eating when I'm hungry and stopping when I'm full, and I've lost 28 pounds that way. Oh gosh, okay, I can't keep up. Let me see. Do you have any tips for not smoking out your house when cooking a steak on the stove like I did? Can you cook outside on a grill? I know, like when I cook inside, my husband has like all the fans going and the window. So it's just gonna happen if you want to get that nice sear. Yeah, her approach is weird. It's just, it doesn't make sense, and it's rude and it's hurtful. You know, like I'm only human. These things hurt. I cried after watching that Freely video because for some reason it stung and it was awful. I eat a lot of pineapple. Awesome. Is shellfish included in your diet? Yeah, I mean, ruminant animals are going to be ideal, but any animal is going to be fine. Thoughts on Allison Fern? I mean, whatever works for her, but I would be surprised if it's actually working for her. There's one thing to like, I mean, a lot of people come about this as like, oh, I'm thin, I look healthy. It's like, but what's going on the inside? How are your hormones? How's your gut health? The Banana Girl still makes videos. Yes, she did one on me on YouTube yesterday, and she has another one coming out this afternoon. Oh my goodness, I can't keep up. Let's see. Wagyu steak. So I have tried Wagyu ground beef, and it tasted fishy to me. I guess it has to do with like the omegas or something in there. but the place by my house does have Wagyu steaks, and they're like literally like completely white, and it's like over $100. It's a tax write-off though. I can make a video for YouTube. The benefits I have enjoyed the most from your diet. Okay, TikTok is doing like a little smoother filter, but my skin has improved drastically. I've shared before videos. I've had horrible skin my whole life, so that's been awesome. I've gone off my antidepressant meds. I'm not even gonna go down that because I don't want to offend anybody that is on medication. I definitely needed it at the time, but I'm wondering if I would have needed it if my diet was better and I wasn't causing inflammation in my brain. My issue with you isn't your diet, it's how you create this us versus them dialogue. I'm not doing that. I'm here sharing my journey. You can stop. Okay, we're done with your comments. Like, I don't understand. I feel like that's what you're doing right now. See, oh, little travel girl. Yeah, maybe just get like a little one to put on your balcony or something. Oh, I'm glad you found me through the freebie video from YouTube. Or did she put it up here? I didn't know. Apparently, I've had a lot of ex-vegans that used to follow her reach out to me, and apparently, like, that's her shtick. Like, she's drama, she's nasty, she's delusional. But I thought, I guess just maybe on YouTube, I took a glance at her content on here, and it seemed to just be more of like her and what she's eating, not trying to like bash other people down. I know you drink coffee, but is tea a no, even if it's black tea? I mean, technically coffee would be a no. It's like water that brushed by some beans, but it gets like a free pass. A lot of people have it. A lot of the doctors in the carnivore community are like, if you feel fine with it, go for it. So technically, I feel like tea would, I mean, I don't know. Some people drink tea. Honestly, it's up to you on what your body can handle. Yes, the book in my hand. Okay, I'm not the author. I'm not promoting it. I just love it. Carnivore Cure by Judy Cho. Why do I keep saying that? Judy Cho. It's awesome because it also has, she's on Instagram, and she has really good infographics on there. It's a nice resource to like flip through. I like pictures. So yeah, I want to start sharing a little bit more. Like, look, she like talks about like the different like vitamins and stuff that are in the different cuts of meat. So I think it would be nice to like share that because people don't understand that meat has all you need. People are thriving on beef, salt, and water. Normal day of eating. I've shared, in the last few days, I've shared more of my what I eat in a day. I kind of fell off track with that. Right now, I'm at 90 grams of protein, 180 grams of fat, and I'm around like 2,000 calories. So today, that's going to be, like I had a hot dog. Judge me all you want. I don't care. It sounded good. And then I'm going to have 3 quarter pounders of beef, 2 tablespoons of butter, and then I'm going to make carnivore-ish coffee ice cream later. So that is for today. Who is Freely? She is, I don't know what she, frugitarian or something, but like a fruit vegan. Being vegan is so hard for someone who loves chicken. From YouTube, a 10 years ex-vegan. Okay. Cami, find me on Instagram. I'm going to send me a DM. I will send you some, unless you already are on there following these people, but there's some awesome, well, maybe there's not a lot. Okay, there's one that sticks out in my head of an ex-vegan. She is to vegans what Joe Rogan is to carnivores. The ex-plant eater. She's amazing. Ex-vegan, gone carnivore, but there's a lot. What does that mean? I want sheet metal. When are you planning on taking a blood test next? I need to go soon. I was going to do it at 6 months. I'm at 5 months right now. Yeah, I will share them. A lot of people that eat this way have already shared, like they share theirs. So you can go like see how other people's are. Everyone has great results. Yes, people are healing so many illnesses. I mean, if you think of it, it's the ultimate elimination diet. You know, some people do this and then they slowly add things in to see what works for them. But yeah, I mean, like Michaela Peterson, gnarly autoimmune diseases with like juvenile arthritis or something. She's healed that. I have friends, my internet friends, that have healed psoriasis, ulcerative colitis, depression, their skin. I mean, it's literally just like optimal health. Have you noticed positive changes on your lab work? I haven't got them done yet, but I bet I will because my cholesterol was high when I got it done before this. She is nuts. No, we're not the same, I don't think. How do I get the book? Are they available internationally? I'm in South Africa. I don't know. I got mine on Amazon. Do they have that in South Africa? Is that a really stupid question? Ooh, mozzarella sticks with the pork scratchlings. No, but I was actually thinking about doing fried goat cheese balls. Was it weird at first to eat meat without seasoning? I do use salt, so I feel like that's enough. Like that's what brings out the flavors. It was weird in the sense, like I used to cook for a living, so I'm used to like using all these ingredients, but now once you go without, I feel like your taste buds change. Like it's almost like when a smoker quits smoking and they say like their taste buds feel more alive. So I have had stuff with seasonings here and there, like if we went to a friend's house and they made burgers, it is what it is, but I honestly don't, like I don't want that anymore. Like I'm not like, oh my God, I wish this had garlic. Like, sorry, this is so wobbly. So no, it's good now. I don't understand this sheet metal thing. What do you eat in a day? I posted quite a few of those in the last few days. So burger patties, lots of butter, some cream, healed your Crohn's. Yeah. It's funny because a lot of people are like, oh, my IBS could never. And it's like, I've heard amazing success stories of people like healing their IBS with this. I eat organs. Okay, I have a few times. They are nutritious, but they aren't necessary to thrive on eating this way. A lot of long-term carnivores don't eat organs. I just think of it as like having a multivitamin. Hi, Devin. And there's organ supplements too. Does meat lower blood pressure? Mine's fine. Mine's actually perfect. I've shared videos on here a few times of it. And I have a shit ton of salt and everyone thinks that's gonna like fuck up my blood pressure. Any strange symptoms since starting the diet? No, I haven't. Do you drink lots of water in the day? Yeah, I probably have like a gallon a day. I don't push it though. Yeah, I don't measure. I just know like I probably have like around 4 refills of my bottle and that makes it a gallon. We were told meat wasn't good for Crohn's for years, but it has healed my gut. Yeah, we've been told a lot of bullshit for years. Follow the money trail. Follow the money and see why they want to keep us sick. And it's all about making more money on their meds and their junk food. This is like so odd. Yeah, I ate your dog for lunch. Get out of here. How did I get into this diet? My husband was sending me Carnivore MD's TikToks. And he did it for months. And I never said anything. And finally one day I'm like, are we like not supposed to eat veggies? Like what is going on here? So yeah, so we dug into it a little bit more and here we are. And it's crazy because I've been on and off keto for like 6 years and I never heard about this. Hello. I've never heard about carnivore when I was in that. So I don't know like where all these people were hiding. Okay, this stick made of wood person's losing it. I am not carnivore, but I love your TikTok. You have some good low carb recipes. Yeah, thank you. I mean, you don't have to only be carnivore to benefit from all this meat. Yes, I was just talking about that today. She says, I look at organs as a vitamin, freeze little chunks, and take a pill. Yeah, I don't know how to block people, Devin. Like when I click on someone right now, like it just goes to their thing. I was just talking about that with my husband this morning, like that we need to get some and just chop it up and swallow it. Because I've eaten it. I don't love it. Apparently we have some kidneys in our freezer. I don't know about that. And I think I kind of want to like try some testicles just for shits and giggles. I mean, it seems horrendous, but I mean, when in Rome, right? I almost said when in Spain. Which supplements do you take along with your diet? I don't take any supplements. I was taking beef brain when I was going off of my Zoloft just to try and help with brain zaps because I've gone off of meds before and it was horrific, all the side effects. And so this time around, I think my diet helped. I think the beef brain helped, and I also weaned a little bit slower. And it was fine. A few things here and there, but it was fine. The tuna melt patties are a hit in my house. Awesome. I love those too. I don't want to like pat myself on the back, but those things are like my jam. I love them. I actually tried them in the waffle maker like someone suggested, and it was just like a little too dry for me. Like I like them sauteed in butter. Yeah, that's a good idea. I still have some ancestral supplements, so I haven't taken them in months, honestly, but I'll probably like just use those up. What cheese do you use? Everything really. I mean, I have a raw cheese that is great. Gruyere makes a raw cheese, but I will have whatever I find. Goat cheese is great. Are there any issues you used to have that you don't notice anymore on carnivore? Yes, my skin has cleared up tremendously. My mental health, I don't know how to make this not move. My mental health has drastically improved. I was able to go off of my Zoloft. What else? Increased energy. No gas or bloating. Everyone's like, oh, your farts must be rancid. It's like they're non-existent. I don't have any. I'm not eating fiber and carbs all day. Devin on here, she's in the comments, the contoured carnivore. That's my carnivore bestie. She's healed some like internal issues and kidney problems. I mean, this fucking diet is life-changing, and that's why like all these fucking haters, they're not going to stop me. Like, I feel very passionate about trying to get this message out. You know, we've been lied to. We've been misinformed about nutrition because of people trying to make money. And, you know, I'm not here for it. Did you experience any sleep disturbances in the beginning or now? No, but I'm on such a high-fat diet right now that it's giving me, even right now, I'm like motor mouth. It's giving me so much energy. I'm finding I'm going to bed a little bit later than normal. I'm sleeping a little bit less. Yeah, sorry if I'm missing some. If I don't answer it, put it in again. Do you take Advil or Tylenol? I don't, but I haven't had any need to. Here's another thing that's interesting. I've had a few colds come into my house. Like my kids have had some bugs, probably like 3 of them in the last handful of months, and I've been fine. My husband even caught one because he cheats here and there on his diet. Like when he goes to work events, he will have some cocktails, and once in a while he'll have some carbs. And he got sick and I haven't. So I think that's interesting that, I don't know, I feel like, I mean, I guess it's just correlation and not causation, but you never know. I think it has something to do with it. Do I still drink kefir? I haven't been, but I just bought some this week. I have a video that's probably sitting in my drafts where I'm like, yay, kefir is back. I did see that. Yeah, she has it like set to premiere freely, uploading About Me again in 30 minutes. I'm not going to watch it. Maybe in a few days, the curiosity will get the best of me. But I just wonder what it's going to be because she said I reacted to her and all I did was leave a couple comments in her comment section, but she keeps deleting everyone's comments. People were sharing their success stories and she deleted them all. So it's kind of sad. She's trying to like silence people who are sharing how they're thriving eating this way. No, I don't drink alcohol, but I gave that up way before carnivore diet. I'm like I was a year sober in April. Yeah, inflammation. Yeah, she's deleted every single comment that said how they're thriving eating this way. It's really sad. It's really sad because, you know, I wish some more people would know about this. Congrats on your sobriety. Thank you. It's much needed. It benefited everybody around me. Where do you source your meat, dairy? I do a lot of the raw dairy farm. I get a lot of meat from Costco, and I did find a local regenerative farm near me. It's just so expensive. It's so expensive. I just do the best I can. It's just cheaper at Costco, but I know it will pay off in the long run, and it's a good way to vote with your wallet. I've been doing it since May 10th. No, it doesn't make me nauseous. I've never felt better. Yes, I've had plateaus in my weight loss. That's why I did high fat. So I tried high fat like a few weeks ago. I did it for 2 days where I was tracking, and then I fell off the tracking wagon. So who knows where my fat was at. And so I experienced a stall, and I started back again Monday. And well, I'll do a week update, but I broke through my weight loss stall. Eat fat to lose fat. Yeah, I mean, people are so afraid of fat. It's like, that's not making you fat. It's the carbs and the sugar you're having. I don't love eggs. I will eat them here and there because I know they're like a little multivitamin in itself. But it's like, I like hard-boiled eggs, but they're just not really like my jam. Oh, I will. I can block you later, but it's not showing up like right now. Sober since birth. Wow, that's awesome. So you've never even like tasted it? Crazy. Okay, what else am I? Maybe it's because you're on live. Yeah. You'll be gone later. Going to start Monday, so no Fairlife shakes or Premier. I wouldn't. I mean, it's going to be better than eating other stuff. Like having a chocolate protein shake will be better than having chocolate ice cream, but I would give it up and just have meat. No nuts. No nuts. Skin is glowing. Well, there is a slight filter, and I do have makeup on, but it has improved drastically, so thank you. So you're thinking of continuing until it doesn't work for you anymore. Yeah, but I don't see it not working for me, honestly. Like, I don't see where this would go wrong, and I definitely wouldn't be incorporating, like, crap food back in my diet. So, I mean, so far so good. There's been, you know, really, there's quite a few long-term carnivores out there. Kelly Hogan, Dr. Anthony Chafee. There's this other guy, I forget his name, that's like I want to say like 40-year carnivore. The Karate Kid. I love that movie. Don't you feel bad for the animals? This comment, I mean, I would like to know, do you feel bad for the animals that are killed when they're plowing the fields to grow the vegetables you eat? And sorry, like, I would never, I mean, fuck my health to save an animal? No, like, we're not on the same level. Sorry. We should value human lives over animals, and I feel like they're here and they're made for us to get nutrition from. Day 8. Yay! How do you feel so far? I feel like the first week can be hard, especially depending on what diet you're coming from. You could have low carb, flu symptoms, or even like not being super hungry. Would you ever add in fruits? Okay, I thought I was going to add some back, but the more I learn, there's like something called the Randall effect. You could dig in deeper. I need to dig in deeper. But something about having like all the high fats is not good when you're also having the carbs and the sugar. So that's why a lot of people in the carnivore community are a little upset with what Saladino is preaching, because they don't think it's healthy at all. Yeah, people don't realize what a plant-based diet does to animal life. They really don't. I mean, there's no diet that's going to be a bloodless diet, even for vegans. You know, I mean, I feel like they only care about the cows because they're cute, but what about all the little like mice and rodents running around that are getting plowed? The Randall cycle, yeah. A few headaches, low energy, pushing through, coming from a total junk food diet. Yeah, it will get better. Just make sure you're keeping up on your electrolytes. Get a lot of salt in. Have as much fat as you can tolerate. I know like switching to such a high fat thing in the beginning can be a little like, ugh, like you don't need much to fill you up. So don't push it. Don't force it. I'm thinking of switching from veganism. It's not helping me. Check out the Ex-Plant Eater on Instagram. Because she's also helpful on how to switch over from eating vegan to carnivore. And she's the one. Her name is Josie. She's awesome. We're actually going to be interviewing her soon for our YouTube. And she's healed ulcerative colitis and like her acne too. She said she has way more better skin, and she does a lot of before and afters. You can tell just how much more she's thriving now than when she was vegan. And she talks about it a lot. Like a lot of people say, well, you weren't doing vegan right, which is such an asinine thing to say. So go check her out. She's awesome. Thanks for all the questions, guys. Keep going. But yeah, what started me to get on here, if you just joined, was flipping through this book, which is awesome. It's a great resource. Yeah, for superiority complexes. And Steak and Bella gal, if you haven't. She's an ex-vegan too. Yeah, this book is super informative, and it really breaks down. Is it pretty easy to eat at cookouts or parties, like appetizers and stuff? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing where I'm not going to be like so stuck in my ways and dogmatic about like the plants. I mean, I'm not going to eat the vegetables, but if a meat has seasoning in it, like it is what it is. I mean, people think I cry at the thought of seasoning. Like I just don't use them. But last week I was camping and we went to a store that had meat, and it is what it is. I survived. I don't take Heart and Soil. I take Ancestral Supplements, which is Liver King's brand. Steak and Bella gal. Oh, shit. Sorry. I say that all the time. Her name's Bella. Steak and Butter gal. Did I say Steak and Bella gal? Steak and Butter gal. Her name's Bella. She's big on YouTube, too. Who's Peyton? I don't think I know a Peyton. My favorite meat to eat, I love burger patties, and if I'm having a steak, I love ribeye. Sally Norton's a great one too. Yes, on oxalates. Veganism is not healthy. It really isn't. Will this actually not negatively affect your cholesterol? Yeah, dietary cholesterol will not affect your blood cholesterol. It's the carbs and the sugar that will really fuck you up. Everyone I know that eats this way has great lab work. Your good cholesterol might go up a little bit, but it's also important to look at is, sorry, I feel like I'm losing my voice, is triglycerides and then the particle size. So there's a lot more that goes into it than just like the overall number. Peyton Dunlap. I need to write that down. Hopefully I can remember that when this is over. How do I not have a pen? Oh, all my pens are down there. Okay, that will probably drop my phone. You become so sensitive to all food except beef. Yeah. And that's like Michaela Peterson. I believe she only eats lamb. So when you're on carnivore, your mental health is a lot better. Yeah, because you're getting those important nutrients and proteins and fat. I mean, the fat, that's a big one too. Ribeye, that's how you smoked out your house. Yeah. Love ribeye. Yes, I have 80-20 beef. Collab with Freely, please. Well, she put a video on YouTube yesterday about me, and she has one coming out in the next hour. Do you think there is a correlation between carnivores and the right wing? Yes. Yeah, because I feel like right wing tends to be a little more have more critical thinking skills, and they're not blindly following what's being taught. So since carnivore goes against the grain of what we've been taught about nutrition, that yes, it's very heavy on that. Thank you. You should box freely. I'm not concerned about increased risk of cancer that comes with processed meats. That's not a thing. Okay, Peyton, I'm going to forget. I'm going to screenshot this. There we go. Then I'll remember. Okay, boom. Michaela can tolerate more animal foods now. Okay, I thought she was just, I guess she does have lion diet, and lion is all ruminants. Okay. Thank you. I feel like I was starting to talk about something else. Okay. Peyton Dunlap, I feel so out of the loop. Is she on everything? Like, is she on Instagram or just YouTube? Or I gotta stretch my legs out. Sorry, this is gonna okay. Oh, she can tolerate chicken? Interesting, because I feel like a lot of people have issues with chicken and like the histamines and stuff. About the book. Oh, yeah. I swear, everyone says they have mental clarity. I think my brain is still a little wonky because I'm not quite clear of all the Zoloft I was on. Yeah, I want to that's what I was saying. So, I mean, I just love this book. Like, it really just kind of, I guess you can't see when I flip it that way. I love pictures. Also, look up the group called Carnivore Quest. There was a couple who was trying to lose weight with carnivore. Okay, can't tolerate pork. Oh, yeah. Is it like the histamine thing? Your husband is going wild hog hunting. Wish me luck. Thoughts on seaweed? I mean, no, because it's a plant. I mean, it grows. Yeah, so what I was saying is, if you weren't watching from the beginning, why I came on here is I'm just wondering if anyone would like to know like more information on the foods and the vitamins and the minerals, because a lot of the comments I get are that meat doesn't have everything we need, and it's literally the most nutritious thing you can have. And when I thought of beef before I ate this way, it's like, okay, you think of iron, protein, some fat and calories, not realizing like everything that's really in there. So I'm gonna dig a little deeper on that and share some of that. I don't know. I hope there's people that are wanting to learn. I think more people just enjoy shitting all over my food and my recipes. Lab grown meat? Hell no. Hell no. Why would we grow our own meat when we have cows roaming around outside? Think of the pollution that's going to cause. You know, like if they're so concerned about the environment, like that's fucking asinine. Kosher or sea salt? Both? I don't know. The one I use is actually called kosher. I don't know if it's because of the size. I don't know, but it is from the sea. So I like the coarse salt. Hello. Yeah, we're not designed to eat vegetables. That's new compared to, what we've been eating for years. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's your opinion on lamb? Lamb's great. I don't love it as much as I love beef. It does have that like slight gamey flavor, but yeah, any ruminant animals are going to be ideal. Lamb, beef, bison, what else? Venison. All those animals are going to be great. What time is it? 1:10. Okay. Your portions are really small. I feel like a lot of meat would make me gain... Oh, are your portions really small? I feel like a lot of meat would make me gain weight. They tend to be small-ish, I feel like, because they are so... Like, the fat is so satiating. Like, there's a lot of nutrients, a lot of calories, That's why you would want to do beef as opposed to, like, lean ground turkey, because you want to get all that in. You don't want to fear like the fat and the calories. Like right now I'm eating 90 grams of protein, 180 grams of fat, and I'm around 2,000 calories. And I'm losing weight. And I haven't really been working out, which I need to be. Yeah, elk. Yeah, all those would be great. Yeah, so don't fear fat. Get the fattiest cuts you can. I even add butter to my fatty ones just to get more fat in there. So any other questions, or I'm going to wrap it up soon if no one has any other questions, but thank you guys for being here. Have I ever tried veganism or vegetarian? No, but I was super plant heavy before eating this way, you know, especially with keto, like lots of plants, and I did not feel my best, that's for sure. Yes, butter on hamburger patties is my jam. That's what I do too. No, I don't eat vegetables. Look into this diet. Yeah, I have YouTube videos for like, I have some for getting started eating this way. Check out Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Anthony Chafee, Dr. Sean Baker. Does carnivore help PCOS? Yes, I have heard lots of success stories with that. All right, guys. Thank you so much. That was awesome. We will do this again soon. No, I don't use garlic. I don't use any plants. You thought it was a joke. Yeah, a lot of people think it's satire, but I'm just living my best life. I'm thriving. You found me on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate it. YouTube channel. I think it's just Courtney Luna. I don't think there's an it. Courtney Luna was taken on all the other platforms. That's why it has that annoying it's in front of it. But everything's linked. Why am I pointing over here? Everything's linked in my bio. I lost 45 pounds and reversed diabetes. Yes, that's so awesome. Find reliable info. Look at all those doctors I just said. They post a lot of like studies and links too. Chafee, Baker, Berry. Start with those. Yeah, it's Courtney Luna. And like in my profile, there's that little like Instagram box. Please come find me over there. Come say hi. It's way more fun over there. I'm in my stories there a lot too. And it's just a good like-minded community. So thank you guys for sharing your success stories too. I'm going to look up that girl, Peyton something. I took a screenshot. So awesome. Thank you guys. See you soon. Have a good Saturday. Bye.